Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add some awesome games to your backlog. That's the goal every single time, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you that most of the time we do a pretty good job of that. So if you like rogues, I'll tell you what, I think you're in the right place. This is a great place on the internet to hang out, and I'm glad you're here with us. So I am back with more Dust and Neon. This is an action roguelite that is very steampunk and very cowboy, and I like it. It's fun. If you watched my previous video on this one, you know that the boss of the first area gave a little bit of a struggle. So I went back the other day and I blew his brains out. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. And now we have opened up the second world. And we're still out here blasting robots away. So we're gonna do more of that today. Continue showing this game off because I like it. I think it should be showed off. It's fun. You can find this one on Steam, and I believe this game also came to the Switch. And you know, I haven't looked into it fully, so forgive me here. But I heard that Netflix subscribers might be able to play this game because it released on their, dare I say, platform as well. Not sure what that all means, but I saw some chatter out there about it. If this one is interesting to you, maybe you want to look into that. Do a quick Google. So we're gonna have a run or two in Dust and Neon today. We'll get into a little bit of chatter about, well, a new game I've been playing on the Nintendo Switch that's been quite good. Let's unlock it. What could go wrong? Let's see what's in here. Better be something good. All right, accuracy is better, handling is better, capacity is better by 1. Let's do it. Cost us a pretty penny to get in here, and then what we'll do is we will scrap this. All right, perfect. I like having the extra shot. So we'll talk about a new Switch game that I've been enjoying, and we'll talk a little bit about a new coffee tool that I picked up recently that I'm excited to try. Maybe some of you out there can give me some advice. This is my first time with one of these, and I feel like I have the power right now. So insert He-Man Skeletor meme. That's the way I feel. Now let's cruise on over to here, just make sure there's nothing we're missing. Perfect, that was worth it. Our health is down there in the lower left, the red pegs. So we were able to take advantage of that. Switch to the shotgun here with these guys getting up close. Okay. Well, that was a nice and quick one. Some of these missions are just jump in and jump out. Can complete them pretty quickly. I don't mind that at all. What do we got here? Unlock for 10. Let's hold on to that because that is the meta progression currency as well. There's a few different types, that being one of them. Okay. Looks like we got some points to spend for upgrades, which is great. Plus 25% bullets. You know... Okay. Plus 10% faster aim walk speed. I do like that. Plus 2% revolver damage. I use it quite a bit. Let's do that. And now we can get into this row here as well. Nice. Okay. This is the other area where those cores are utilized. Yeah. All right. Let's jump into another mission. So, occasionally I will get games from our local library, because that's a thing that you can do. And you know, you get to keep them for a good long time as well. Let's go with this one. Which is a help me hurt me in and of itself, because I'm also about to say that it took 3 months to get this game. So yes, you can keep them a long time, and people do keep them for a long time. So I've been on hold for a game called Arcade Paradise. Have you heard of this one? This is a sim game where you're building and running an arcade. And it's fantastic. I've talked a little bit about this. I heard one of the podcasters I listened to talk about it, and I was intrigued right from the start. I can't say that I've played a ton of the sim games, but this might be a nice throwback for some of you. We had a game called Theme Park on one of our first Pentium computers. If you remember Theme Park, this was a sim where, you know, you were running a theme park loaded with roller coasters and all kinds of rides, and you could set the prices for everything, you know, including the hot dog stand. I loved Theme Park back in the day. So every once in a while I get a hankering for a nice sim. And so we got a hold of Arcade Paradise, and you start out where your father has given you control over the family laundromat, and you kind of go behind his back and decide that you're going to turn it into an arcade. So it starts where you've got 1 or 2 games in this shoddy back room that's all disgusting and decrepit. We gotta kill this guy, I think. He's gonna come on out and die. There we go. How about that? All right, 1 more marked target to take out. And so basically, you're building the cash up over time and adding to the arcade games. You're also able to expand the size of that room. What's really awesome is that you're able to kneel down and take the money out of the hoppers, and it just, the game's got a really good feel to it. They really put you in there. The other cool thing I'll say about it is that you're encouraged to play all of the games. So you can walk up to them and start them up, and of course, you know, for you, the owner, it's all on free play. So you don't have to worry about tokens or anything like that. You can just walk up to the machines and try them out. And, you know, occasionally there are daily goals that they set where you can open up another type of resource and get other types of upgrades. Because all at the same time, you're still doing laundry. You know, we're at a point in the game where the father still doesn't know that, you know, we've essentially opened up an entire arcade behind his back, and so you're still having to run the laundry operation. So one of the upgrades we got were a better pair of sneakers that enable the toggle so that you can run to and from now. And let me tell you, that laundry operation, it's never been stronger. People are so happy. But let's talk about those people. Those people are jerks because they pollute all kinds of crap all over the arcade. You find newspapers everywhere. These people will leave gum stuck to all kinds of stuff. Let's see, what do we want to do here? This one's easy. This one's medium. We have not robbed a train yet, have we? This is one of the new mission types that opened up in the marshlands. Let's do that. Sometimes the trains bob and weave. They're a little bit mazy. This is also rated hard. I don't know how that's going to go. Can we hit these guys? All right. Look at him saying he's already smelling victory. So they're out there making a mess of things, and you have to clean up the mess, but as you clean up each mess and do the laundry, that also allows you to gang money. There is a mini game to pull wads of bubblegum off random things that people leave them on. And, you know, it's got a really lifelike stretchiness when you're pulling said gum off. There's just a lot to like about the game, and I'd absolutely recommend it. Okay. Some of the games, I don't understand why they're as popular as they are. We have a game that is basically Pac-Man with cops and robbers. And I think it's okay. But people are stuffing that machine with money. And I don't understand it. You know, it's fine. It's not my favorite one, though. We have a arcade machine called Zombat 2. You know, the sequel to the original Zombat, a game that doesn't exist in real life as far as I know. But you get scores on, well, analytics on how popular these games are before you go to buy them. And this one was going to be, you know, super popular. So, of course, we picked it up. It's also got zombies, so of course we would pick it up. So we got in there, and, you know, it's this little top-down twin-stick shooter type experience. Let's put the big gun on. Nice, that worked out really well. Okay. Let's go with this, but I want to get a quick reload in here. I love that reload effect. Okay. You know what, is there anything over here? I thought maybe hidden behind there. And we're gonna keep rocking and rolling. So there's been goals for the zombie game where you've got to get a certain number of kills, and what happens is you can get these coins during your run and turn them in mid-run for upgrades to the gun, and you're basically buying your way up to the gun that you need to get the kills with in order to get the bonus. Oh man, we didn't get the bonus that time, did we? We gotta try that one again. I know it was rated hard, but we were doing well for a minute there. All right, let's grab some guns. That's the other thing, we lost some of our guns, but we can buy them back via the biomatic. So I do want to get this one because it had the legendary quality to it. And let's grab this, and we'll grab that. Perfect. Okay. We're about to rank up here too. If you look at that blue bar down there. A couple more points to distribute. So anyway, the point of that whole story was that I'm not good at Zombat 2, but I want to be good at it. What do we got here? Destroy the targets, that's easy. Okay, they knocked this one down easy. Let's get an easy train robbery in. Why don't we? I think the boss of this area might pop out when we reach rank 10. We'll have to see. I thought maybe that guy was exposed enough. To be fair, we are rank 10 and those guys were 13 and beyond. So I don't feel terrible. So I think you should play Arcade Paradise. It's a really neat game. We are, gosh, probably 6 or 7 hours in. And we're at a point where we're finding some really helpful quality of life type upgrades. I would imagine that eventually we're going to start optimizing on the laundry side because we're still having to run back and forth. And, you know, of course, if you let the laundry sit too long, you're not going to get as high of a score per load. And you know you want that high per load score, right? All right, did I just get turned around here? I'm trying to decide if I was supposed to go that way. I think we were. All right. So I'm excited to see where else things go. Oh, this is not the way. I know somebody somewhere is yelling, saying, "My God, goat! How can you not see? You have to go blah, blah, blah." Which I think is probably right here. It was funny, we had one of our community members, a Palm, pop up in the comments the other day, just like you can. And a Palm had gotten a hold of the Crack Pet Show, which I've been playing and recommending frequently over the past several weeks. And a Palm said, "You know, Goat, I used to say all the time, why isn't Goat getting the hearts?" And now Palm understands that the hearts disappear while the player is under duress, and the hearts are very hard to get. I'll admit I was laughing out loud at that comment because I could feel the pain and the struggle. I knew it all too well. All right, let's go Big Blasty. And we're gonna go across this other train car, I think. Here we go. Wonderful. Okay. Hey, that worked out. We got a legendary, maybe? Let's see, handling +2. Damage is way low, though. We're gonna scrap this one. The old pain penetrator. All right. That worked out. And we made it to rank 11. Okay, Let's spend some points here. Let's take a look at the defensive side this time. Sprint speed, health crates, reduce 5% damage taken from cover. Oh, I like this one. This is kind of like Thorns. 25% roll speed. I do like the roll. Let's go HP. Okay, what did we open up here? +4 max. Plus 5% damage when low on HP. That's cool. +1 HP for each ammo crate. Oh, that's kind of neat. There's definitely opportunities for that to proc. Okay, how are we doing on cores here? We got 74. One thing that's burning a hole here. 10% return of loot cache on death. Well, I guess we'll hold off. Let's see what's available mission-wise. We'll do one more. Oh, we got a legendary. Wow, +7 capacity. Holy moly. The damage is lower, but boy. That one really was pulling on me for a second there because of the capacity, but the damage is so low on it. Okay, we got a medium. Why don't we do this one? I'm in the mood for some killing. Speaking of killing, I've been getting killed quite a bit in Darkest Dungeon 2. But I have had some good runs along the way and have been able to open up some of the progression. There's also a new character called the Vestal, and I'm told that she's very good. I haven't tried her out yet. But the reason I brought this up is because I also found a Darkest Dungeon 2 trainer. You know, these trainers, they allow you to change various things about the game. You can do buffs, maybe double up on the mastery points that you have, maybe give yourself some additional baubles or relics along the way. I haven't done that just yet, but I really enjoy how we treated Noida and kind of turned the roguelike qualities more into a roguelite. And so I might do that with Darkest Dungeon 2 at some point. I'm not sure. Let's scrap this. It's not going to be as good. I was not surprised to see a trainer out there for the game, given that it is so difficult. Makes total sense. Came, I saw, I killed it. So a few weeks ago, I was perusing Slick Deals. You know, they have me pegged as a coffee enthusiast, appropriately so. Oh, let's get this guy before he shoots again. Oh man, miss. Quick reload in here. Blast this guy. Zoinks. There we go. The aim on that sniper is not so great, I'll say. Oh boy. Okay. Come on out, guys. Come on out. let's rock in here with this. Oh! They must have been like hidden behind that. All right, we're gonna roll back in here. Low health. You gotta be real careful. All right. You ring around the rosy here. There we go. So anyway, I saw a deal for a burr grinder pop up. A hand-cranked burr grinder, which, you know, I don't have anything like that. I, of course, have a electric grinder, but I don't have a burr grinder. So I started looking into that to decide, you know, is this something that I need in my life? And I quickly determined that, yes, I do. It might be fun to screw around with, and from what I could tell, it was a good deal on it. And so I'll be experimenting with a ceramic burr grinder now that I picked up from a company called Java Press. Get you on the reload, buddy. Just like they try to do to us. That was a nice one right in the head. Okay, let's see what's in here. That looks pretty good. Let's take that. You like how that guy came up behind me while I was busy? I don't blame him. Now, if any of you have have a burr grinder, I'd love to hear about your experience with it. Any tips? Mine has a handle that you can, well, I guess it's not a handle, it's part of the mechanism in the grinder area. You can turn it clockwise or counterclockwise to, you know, set the type of grind that you're gonna get. And they did say that, you know, it takes some experimentation. Hey, there we go. You know what? Is this a... Oh. Thought that was a door over there. So I look forward to screwing around with it. Just figured it would be a toy. I also hope that it makes good coffee. $325, a little bit more experience toward our next level up. Glorious, I could smell the dead robots on you before you got in. Hey, that's great. That's really great. Folks, this is a game called Dust and Neon. Action roguelite with robot cowboys. If that sounds cool to you, I will include the link in the description. And if you're a Netflix subscriber, look into that a little bit more. I glanced at it. Might be an opportunity to dive in that way via your subscription there. So have a great rest of your day. We will see you next time out on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we will play roguelike or roguelite, because that's what we do every stinking time. And also, for 2023, we're going to give away a game every single week. All right. We'll see you again soon.